What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Hey Rudy Guru, aka Soccer God, Studio One Live Productions. What's up, man? We're about to go through all the soccer games of today. Well, actually, tomorrow. Oh, I got my back screen playing. Okay, so let's do this here. I got my back screen playing. Bingo. All right, let's share this screen. All right. All right. Let me go to the full screen here. There we go. We got a lot of soccer games tomorrow, bro. We got Albania. We're not messing with Albania. Let me zoom in on this, buddy. Zoom in. There we go. We got Argentina, Australia A. I think I'm gonna look at the Australia A's first. Might as well. Might as well. Melbourne City at Perth Glory. I hope y'all remember what I said about the India League. We betting the draw on the India League. Off rip. You feel me? Off rip. You feel me? India. Automatically draw. Australia just started, so it ain't apparent on who gonna win all the way, especially when the league just get started. You feel me? But we're gonna figure it out tonight. Join the channel if y'all want to learn the draw bet strategy. Well, I pick nothing but draw the team to draw. I know my homeboy said that's absurd. He can't do it. It's hard for him to do it because he don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to show y'all here tonight on what we should do. You feel me? You feel me? We got Japan, Kawasaki Frontale. Yeah, we got it. We gonna get it done. You feel me? You feel me? Let's look at Melbourne victory at Perth Glory. I'm gonna write this down, boy. I like to write down my picks because pen is mightier than the sword. It's mightier than the sword. I think Perth Glory is sorry, dog. I think they sorry, bro. Melbourne, damn, and they lost 3 straight. They lost 3 straight, but they don't want 3 straight at home. They don't want 3 straight at home. Perth Glory. Ooh, last time Perth Glory came to Melbourne City, they lost 8-0 and 4-0. Oh my gosh. 12-0. What the heck? 12-0? That's impossible. That's absurd. The last 2 times these teams met. The last 2 times these 2 teams met. 12-0. I'm going with Melbourne City, man. Melbourne City. Lock them in, boy. Western United at Auckland. Western, boy. Western United. Auckland. They're a new team. And they ain't been playing with these boys. Straight up. Auckland. They probably leading the league. They probably leading the league right now. Western beat their ass last time they played, though. Western United. They is leading. They 10-3-2. They is leading. They 6-1-1 at home. Western 5-2-2 on the road. They 4-2-1 on the road. Man, I kind of think I like Auckland. Let's go with Auckland. I'm kind of scared of that one, dog. I ain't going to much front with you because it looks tough. A dude in the chat says Auckland for sure. I agree with you, but y'all seen Western United bust them up last, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But let's see. Adelaide United at Newcastle Jets. Newcastle Jets. What they do? I think I like Adelaide United at home right here. Newcastle Jets have been kind of iffy. You feel me? Man, give me Adelaide United. Adelaide United. Okay, they right up under Auckland, boy. They right there. Okay, we in MPLL Northwest. Maitland at Valentine. Boy, Valentine's Day right now. You ain't gonna bet with Valentine? I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, my tabs are going slow. Oh, my goodness. Tighten up. Tighten up, please. Oh, I ain't sharing my screen no more. Oh, it done lost contact with my screen share. What? How did it do that? How did it do that? All right. Maitland at Valentine. I think they both just started. They had a battle. 5-4. Man, I don't know who's gonna win this game, man. These boys just started their game, their league. I don't know who's gonna be good in this. Like Belmont, Swansea, they knew. Who would have known? Charlestown, Missouri, they one of the big dogs. Charlestown, Missouri, Edgeworth. I doubt I even bet on that one, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Newcastle Olympic, Cooks Hill United. Uh-oh. They keep losing my screen share here. Let me see. Oh boy. But this is really the beginning of their season. It's hard to really tell off the rip. Newcastle. Cooks Hill, boy. It's Cooks Hill United, boy. You know what? That made me want to see what the heck did they do last year. Let me see what the heck did they do last year. In 2024, Cooks Hill United, about middle of the pack. Broad Meadow, a little bit in the pack. I don't know. Let's look at this. Marconi Stallions. They're my dogs. I call them macaroni, boy. They're my dudes, nickel macaroni. But they really named Marconi Stallions. You feel me? Marconi Stallions, boy. Let's look at them. Mount Druid Town, sorry. Damn, they done draw down there all their games. Mount Druid. Man, I like Marconi Stallions and my dogs, boy. Marconi Stallions, boy. We got 3 picks so far. Melbourne City, Adelaide United, and now Marconi Stallions. Homeboy. Marconi Stallions. Next, we got Sydney Olympic and Wanderers. Wanderers. You know I like Sydney Olympic, boy. It's Sydney Olympic. They should be able to beat They Tell. Sydney Olympic. Give me the boy. My screen running slow today, man. I don't know what's going on. Okay, they won their first game 2-1 at home against St. George Saints. Wanderers tied their first game at home against sorry at Mount Druid Town. And I like Sydney Olympic. Sydney Olympic. Ba, 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 ba. We like them. Blacktown City at NWS Spirit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What they do? Blacktown City. I think I like Blacktown City. They better on the road though, man. Let me take a look. Dang, these boys just got started, so we don't got no idea yet of who the best team this year is. I'm going based on tradition. Are these boys traditionally good? Uh, but that's why I ain't gonna be betting on every game. Because I'm going with the big dogs, playing against somebody who's unproven. Look at my Marconi style. Beat Blacktown City 6-2 last time they met. This is a tough game. This can go either way. Either way. NWS won their first game. Blacktown They draw with Marconi Stallion. That's good. And y'all beat them, but they ain't all that. Sydney, under 23. Ooh, this could be a draw too. I'm leaning toward Black Town City. What? They don't even let us bet on this one. League One. This is a garbage league, bro. They ain't letting us. Why stream y'all keep losing my goddamn share screen? That's what I want to know. Why? Why is you messing up today? Share the screen again. All right, ain't messing with no women's league tonight. We got Barcelona, Belgium. I did say I'm gonna go through every game, but I'm looking for the early late nights first. We go in order in which time they play. Brazil Paulista got 3 games in the Paulista, 3 games in Bulgaria. Kromovgrad at Chernomor, Spartak Varna at Botev Plovdiv, Haybar at Levski Sofia. Huh? Oh, we got Cambodia, Angkor Tiger at Life, Bonket, Visaka, Sveiring, Ministry of Interior. Ooh, I like them names, bro. I'm not going to even lie. America de Cali. They host Santa Fe. Hold on 1 minute, bro. You is good to go. Millonarios over in this medallion. I don't know, them boy might draw. I'm gonna look at them later. Colombia, Primera B. Real Santander. They host Real Cundinamarca. Well, Tiger at Huila. Jaguares de Cordoba. Orso Marso. Good game. Good game. I really like this Costa Rica. Alajuelense. They host Guanacasteca. Man, give me Alajuelense. That's a lot. Alajuelense. One of the big dogs in Costa Rica. Istra. 1961. They host Haddock Split. Haddock Split. Split. They're my dog, boy. They're my dog. I like Haddock Split. Haddock. What? Haddock Split. Istra all right now. Keep playing with them. Try them, boy, you want to. Let me see if I like to try these boys. Ooh, these boys looking like draw. They gonna draw 3 times last year. 3 times these boys done draw. I might have to put them on my draw strategy bet list. And they playing the 9. Let me write that down. The one thing I do, I write my soccer teams in threes. Let's just say that. I write down my favorites, who I like as my favorites. I like my upset specials. And then I write who I think gonna draw. Haddock Split. Them boy probably gonna draw. Straight up. They probably gonna draw. Cause Haddock Split on the road. Matter of fact, let me see what their records is. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a peek. Let me see what Hot Duck Split is doing right now in their league. I can't remember everybody on top of my head. Croatia. They probably number one. I knew it. But they 11-7-3. So they have been slipping. Istra way down there. How y'all doing at home, Istra? Not too good. 2-5-3. They draw all the goddamn time. How to split? I bet you draw a lot on the road too, don't you? 3-4-3. Yep, more draws than you do win. This look like a primary draw game. We'll go back to Dynamo Zagreb at Gorica. Man, Dynamo gonna beat their ass, man. I'm just being honest. Let's move on. Cyprus League. Agnes host Ammonia 29th of May. Ammonia. I like Agnes. I already know it. I don't even gotta look at it. And look at it, they both look sorry as hell, don't they? They both look sorry as hell, my boy. They look sorry as hell. But guess what? I like Agnes. Straight up. They at home. They gonna bust Ammonia. 29th of May. They gonna bust them boys open. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. We haven't even got to my money leagues yet. India and Japan and Indonesia. We ain't even got there yet. I can't wait. We're gonna run a 16 round robin, all draws. 6 games that I'm gonna pick to draw. We go 4 out of 6. We good. We good. You feel me? We are good. Okay. One thing I did want to go look at. What I'm looking at. What was I looking at? I'm trying to look at. Oh, Cyprus League. I just want to see the favorite spread, etc., etc., etc. Cyprus. Oh yeah, Agnes big favorite. I like him, boy. Straight up. Man, my thing keep losing. If I had lost screen share audio, I don't even know if y'all can hear me now. Let me check. Can y'all hear me? I had lost. Oh yeah, y'all can hear me. Some reason it's claiming it's lost, but I still sharing. It's still sharing. What up, St. Louis? What it do, big bro? Do you bet on soccer? Let me know. I can give you a specialized play. You feel me? I can give you a specialized play. Right now, I'm just looking at some Agnes, like I said, they favorite -153. I already knew it, and I like Iris of Lemon Sol, boy. Okay, El Salvador, Aguila Alianza Football Club, boy. This is we've been on all the World League, bro. You said one. St. Louis, let me know if you want to bet on a ticket. I'm gonna give you some direct picks. You get me? I'm going through every game. Every game. El Salvador. Who is this? I mean, what league this is? Yeah, El Salvador. Aguila. and Alianza. I don't even see them. Why they don't got that game? That's interesting. Let me move on, man. All right. Oh, we got England. We got a gang of England, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do. We got Manchester City. Bournemouth. Man, I like Bournemouth. And Nottingham Forest. What y'all mean, boy? I ain't even finna fold England right now, bro. I gotta leave them for later. It's too many games, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. It's hundreds of games today. It's hundreds of them. But so far, we got 5 picks we really like. Melbourne City, Adelaide United, and Marconi Stallions, and Sydney Olympic. I'm all in Australia. And then as you've seen, Cyprus League, Agnes. I fought with Agnes. And then, I got to ride with my dog, Team. What his name is, Blue. He joined us on the panel. He from Nottingham. I said, why you ain't rooting for your Nottingham Forest, bro? And they been busting ass ever since I spoke to Blue. Straight up. Fulham got something to say for their ass, though. They got to go to Fulham. And Fulham been beating their ass the last 2 times, but this was before Nottingham is this Nottingham. Now, they did get their ass beat by Bournemouth. 5-0. And I told you I like Bournemouth. Off the rip, I don't even got to look at that shit. But we going to take a glance. We going to sneak peek. You feel it? Okay, you got your page open now. Cool. Don't, okay. How you like to bet? You bet straight bets, you bet parlays. How many teams you like to put on there? St. Louis, let me know. Okay, I sure will drop that link for you. Un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. That's Spanish. 1 minute, I'm gonna drop the link for you. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Anybody else want to join? They can join. And they got any questions? We learned how to bet soccer tonight. I'm gonna stay on for about maybe an hour. Then I'm gonna go and hammer with the boys for a little while. Then I'm gonna go back live late tonight while the soccer games are on. You feel me? Did y'all let me know? Yeah, the link in the chat. Just click on it when you can. All right, back to this shit. Arsenal. I love my niggas. Them my dogs. They playing sorry at Leicester. Man, give me, you seen what? Okay. Give me Arsenal right off the rip. Give me Arsenal. There you go. Let me let you on.
All right, what up, hey? Well, let me try to get my camera up. What's up, man?
What's up, big bro? You ain't got to go on camera, but appreciate you stopping by.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I like to bet, man. NHL and baseball.
Okay.
NFL's too predict is too scripted for me, and NBA I used to fuck with it a lot growing up, but it ain't the same type of basketball no more. So I really don't have a lot of interest in it. So
I
I
did
like
it.
soccer though.
Yes, sir.
Soccer is cool. Yes, sir.
Yes. I did a video about the NBA. It's too even. It's the worst sport to bet on. It's too even. Like if you look at how many times they covering the spreads, like even, like you breaking even. You got to goddamn it. Uh, it's you got to be point on your guessing, or you just and then you got to guess with that shit. That shit in the NFL. I don't start watching the NFL. I used to be can't miss a Sunday. My whole Sunday used to be taken up because I got to watch the NFL. But nah, and I didn't even watch the full game this year, bro. That's crazy. I can't believe it. But what's the question you had? You said you had a question.
Drop. We still good. Did my mic drop?
You broke out in again, but I can hear you not good.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I got a lot of. So yeah, the question was this. Check it out. Yeah, I was about to.
Oh, you are going in and out on your mic for some reason. Your mic went out. So whenever you get that fixed, we're gonna be here. I'm gonna run through these games while you're getting that shit right. I think I heard you now. Yeah, come in and out, back out, come in and back out. That'll probably fix the problem. Okay, there we go. Boom. Yeah, you sounding good now, I think.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. So yeah, I got this. I got a sports book.
What's wrong with his mic? They fucking with him. The mic is fucking with him. What's going on? That's weird. I don't know why you keep coming in and out. Now I hear you.
You know what it is? I think since I'm on my phone, when I switch over to my Safari, because I'm just running StreamYard through the back of YouTube. I think when I switch over to my browser, it's muting me on the StreamYard. You feel me?
I
Through the
got
stream.
you. I got you.
So too bad I can't launch another window because I want to be able to, you know, check off
See
the
this.
have my sports book open while you throw out those picks, man. So I don't have to like
I
write them
got you. I
down.
got you. I got you.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I'm
just
my,
go old school. I'll grab a pen, and then
yeah,
just
I'm
tell me
finna
what league you
recommend that
at.
to you. I'm gonna
Okay.
recommend that to you all the time because I've noticed in my 7 or 8 years of doing this shit, I hit more when I write that shit down and follow what I wrote down instead of going off the script. It keep me on
Yes,
script.
sir. Okay, so I got the paper. Now I just gotta find a pen. But you gonna go back to Australia League or you jumped over to a different league? Now that's cool. Whichever league you want to look at.
I already got my four picks out of Australia. I can run them down to you.
Okay, let me grab this pen. I got paper. Let me find a pen. Let's see.
I'm gonna explain to you how I look at my soccer bets. I look at them in three categories. Who I like as the favorite, like if they favored to win, or if I think they the favorite, right?
So how's that?
And
How'd you how'd that website go with the chat pick? Did that start? You start building that yet? All the way through?
my website.
Yeah, the one where you had was put it together using the chat GPT or whatever.
Oh, oh,
Have you
oh, oh,
did
oh,
you
oh.
do have you test out any runs on that?
I tested it right, and it worked as long as the code is simple. When I had put some more difficult logical instructions for it, it needs an API key to properly scrape the data opposed to how I had it doing it free because
Gotcha.
On the free basis, they don't like you scraping their websites like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna pay for a little API key where the data just comes in smooth. But I'm writing some books right now. I'm editing them, so I had to put that down for a minute because that to me is gonna be the my revenue that I can get up on Kindle and on Amazon books and shit. So that's why I paused that for a minute. Because if I build that app, it's beneficial to the people, but I gotta get it right and package to either sell it as an actual. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure that shit functioning for real. And it's a bug test. That takes a little time for that. So I said I'm
See,
gonna put that
I'm wondering if
aside.
you put something through there and depend on what type of code or how you insert it in, if you can make it proprietary, you know what I mean, or
You can. You
copyright.
really
Okay.
can. You can. That's why I said I want to take my time with it because the way
Right,
I
right.
pick my soccer draw bets, I think that shit golden. If I can get the computer to simulate it, I think it'll be golden. I wouldn't have to even look at shit. I could just click the button and it'll pick the shit for me based on my
Sweet,
logic.
man.
So I feel a little more comfortable with the picks or whatever. But last thing. So I write down my picks on my favorite, right? I look at it and I say, okay, I like them to win these games. But then I got a draw bet strategy because they draw a lot
Right,
and
right.
you'll lose your bet if you got a money line, they draw. And it took me a couple of times of getting hurt with that till I realized, wait a minute, in some of these leagues, they drawn over 50, 60% of the time. And now I found a pattern of what most likely draw. Like I hit 2 nights ago, a 14, all four draws, all on Drew.
So,
All
have you come up with any tendencies? Some leagues are more draw leagues, and other teams obviously more
I do.
offensive oriented. Like the Mexican league's probably more offense and less defense, isn't it? Or
Um,
would you say nah? They play some good D.
it varies
It
throughout
varies. Okay.
Mexico. Well, the Mexico's number 1 league, I would say they primarily defensive. They primarily don't score a lot, but there's 2 or 3 teams that will put it on.
Right. Because
I
I was
like the
thinking,
Mexico
do
league.
you ever go with team totals or over under on goals
I
scored? Because I
do.
know soccer could be iffy. Sometimes you might get a 4-2 match, 4-3, and other times you might get a 1-0, 1-0, 2-0 or something like that. But so anyways, so I'm gonna have to keep the sports book closed, but I got some paper. So whatever league you want to jump to, I'm gonna just jot them down and then maybe pick one or two out of there and put maybe together one or two or three team parlay. Maybe just take one team straight
Oh,
up.
okay, okay. So I'm gonna go back through Australia for you real quick, just to
All
get
right,
them
bet.
down.
Yeah, and I'm on Pacific time, so I'm like 3 hours behind East Coast, two behind Central. So you know what I mean. So a lot of times I know these European games come on like early for us, but you can always lock them in. So yeah, I got the okay. So we gonna go with Australia League. Which you like in that league? Hey, Rule.
Okay, the first one, Australia A League.
Okay,
I like Melbourne City. They start at 1 a.m. Eastern time,
okay,
and Adelaide United at 3:30 Eastern time.
okay. So that's two separate games. So you like Melbourne and one, and then Adelaide in the other, right there.
Adelaide United.
Okay,
Make sure you put that because they got a lot of similar names, and that's Australia A League. You gotta
right.
also
The A
know that.
League. I saw that when I opened the book. So we got Melbourne and Adelaide United. Okay,
All right. Then down in Australia, NPL, NSW.
NPL, NSW. Okay,
We got, I like it, Marconi Stallions
Marconi Stallions.
for my
Mm,
dogs. And
okay,
Sydney Olympic.
all right.
That's it. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to inform you about Australia. They just started, right? This their first, maybe second game. These ain't my 100% lock, but I'm going to bet on them.
Got you.
Do
Got
my
you.
100%. I feel like on my knowledge of the league, I'm basing it now on what they've been doing. each year because these are programs that they remain good and they always usually remain good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So moving on.
Yeah,
One
that's
of
the
my
way I follow the NHL like that, man. Like as far as player development and maybe what team was really bad last year, but they got enough young talent that got some learning experience, so they applying it to this current season. Because this year parity went up really high in the NHL. Because any give every night a 3-1 favorite gets upset. You know what I mean? So if you
mm,
if you're trying to run a parlay with all big dog favorites, you're gonna
mm,
lose. Somebody's
gonna
gonna hiccup. Yeah, that's been all
gonna
season. Like the largest parlay I hit this soccer NHL season was a 5-team parlay, and shit. I think I put down. I wish I put down more. I think I only put down five and change, but it paid back 140. You know what I mean? So
okay.
that
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 ain't
was
bad.
one. If I would have dropped $10 or $25, that would have been a really nice
Yay!
payday.
Let me pay a bill off.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
do like in the Cypress League, Agnes.
Okay. And the Cyprus. So that's that is that under Australian league or is that totally separate
You're
from?
going Europe. You're going
Okay,
Europe.
Europe. Okay.
Europe got
And
a bunch.
Cyprus league. What was that team name again?
Agnes. ACHNAS.
Agnes. Okay.
All right. Now we're in England now. This is where I'm in now.
Okay.
I definitely like my Arsenal. But they probably priced too high. I'm finna look at their price real quick.
Well,
Let's
that's
look at it
one
real
thing,
quick.
hey,
This
Ru,
shit is
when
trash.
you talk about
Like
English Premier League and say even the German league, the Bungalees, a lot of those games stream for free on ESPN Plus.
oh,
So see, every month I pay for the ESPN Plus triple play. You get ESPN, Disney, and Hulu for 16.99, and NHL shows 85% of the games. The only games you don't get for NHL is anything that's local because they black it out unless you got a VPN to go around it, or they have one game per week, one or two games that's NHL games of the week that are on ESPN. But other than that, all NHL's on ESPN Plus, and there's a ton of soccer on ESPN Plus. Yes,
mm, thank you
just
for sharing
FYI.
that.
That way you can watch it nice and clean without always going through one of those pirate websites. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah, that's sweet. I'll check that out.
I got
Now
that
you
ESPN
you
Plus.
know Blue that be up that come on the panel sometime.
Oh man, so many characters come up on that
He got an
thing,
England
dog.
accent. It's hard to miss him. He got an English accent. It's hard to miss him.
Okay,
Like yeah, but you know right, like right, talk to like you from England.
right.
I was
When
on the
was the last
panel
time
one
you've been
day. He
around? I
from
haven't. I think
Nottingham.
I haven't heard his voice in a minute, man. It's probably been a minute. But look,
I
I'm
see.
pulling up
It was about a
ESPN
week
Plus.
ago. It was about a week ago. I called his ass, but he from Nottingham.
Now check this out. I got the ESPN app open right now. I'm just gonna tell you before I even go into the plus section. But across the top, they got the Bundesliga, La Liga, Premier League,
Uh
and then they got women's lacrosse. So when I'm gonna just give you a quick preview what's on ESPN tonight under soccer. So when I
okay,
come on down here and go to leagues, and they do a lot of women's college and even a few men's games. So here we go. Let's go over here to soccer.
I'm gonna go straight to the leagues and I'm gonna
Okay.
put a betting
So
in
right so
baseball
right
right
now
now.
right now on
The
ESPN Plus they
Bundesliga.
got right now on ESPN Plus streaming for free they got Ukraine versus El Salvador men, and then later on
Aguilas.
today
They got El
uh
Salvador.
yeah they got it must be a friendly international then yeah Ukraine versus El Salvador, and then another
Oh,
joint that's coming up next. Let's see. The league is blocked. Let's see. Clips. You wait for highlights. Let's see. Okay, a lot of these are coming through ESPN 3. Okay, here's the ESPN Plus. They got the Soccer Daily come on, and then man, they must have some. Oh, that's beach. Now these other ones are beach soccer. Go ahead, man. Okay, but here we
I
go.
beat
We got
soccer.
Yeah, we got a Spanish game coming up on Friday. That's on the 14th. That's the day. That must be a later game, but it's Girona, G-I-R or Girona,
Yeah,
Girona
Girona. Yeah,
versus Getafe.
yeah. Getafe beat them, man. I had a ticket the day that got killed. Cause I went on with Jordan. I knew Getafe was playing better, and I said, "Man, Girona,
Ah,
man, y'all favorite." This is where I let the favorite. Like for example, this game right here, Nottingham. I think Nottingham could beat them, right? But they on the road. But they the
okay.
underdog, and I let that change my mind sometimes. And I say, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
Right.
Same thing with Getafe. They was the underdog, and I knew they were playing better. And I said, man, Jerome home, they favorite for a reason. Nah, nah, nah. No, they got bust. Matter of fact, let me check that score, man. That shit pissed me
And
off
then
yesterday.
they got a couple of German league games. They got coming up Augsburg versus Leipzig, Leipzig,
Yeah.
and now here we
He
go.
left.
German two Bungalese. We got FC Magesburg versus FC Koln.
Oh, they got Germany too?
Yeah, they got German League two on here as well. Yep, and these
They
are the
must
ones
play
that's coming on
tomorrow.
ESPN Plus. And then they got the Fodera Fuego.
Is the
Yeah,
German
man, looks
league
like
tomorrow?
it's saying 2:14, which is today's date. But since I'm on East Coast time or West Coast time, that's probably technically it's going to be real late California time, probably, which would might take you into midnight, 1 o'clock Central Eastern time. But all those
Oh
games
no,
are
I
making
just
for
ain't have it
today.
pinned up. No, they play at 7 in the morning. I didn't have it
Okay,
pinned. They play 7 in the morning. Hold on,
okay,
I like them leagues too. Hold on, I'm finna go through them.
yeah, those few games going to be on ESPN Plus.
That way we gonna watch them. Hold on, let me go to. I'm finna look at all them games because I do fuck with Germany, both leagues. All right,
Yeah,
so we got Bochum and Dortmund, St. Pauli at Freiburg. I like Freiburg over Stuttgart. Man, Stuttgart been playing good. I'm gonna put Stuttgart down. Let me see,
okay.
St. Pauli at
Now, are they
Freiburg.
German
Freiburg.
one? Are they German one or German two?
Yep, I'm at German one right now.
Okay, so that's Freiburg and what was the Stu one called? Stu, what was it called again?
St. Pauli. I got it
St.
right on the
Paul.
screen too. They head
Okay,
to head.
let me switch it back up because I had switched over to ESPN. Let me bring it back on the
It's
big
loading
screen.
now.
Bring it on the big
St.
screen.
Pauli 1910. They just lost to RB Leipzig 2-0. But Freiburg, St. Pauli beat them last 3-0, but usually Freiburg will take care of business. But St.
Okay.
Pauli been playing not too bad. Let me look at these standings, man. Let me see.
Yeah, and depending on the team, that's one of my strategies or one of my system plays. If a team gets shut out, I like to take them, say, in the first period over whoever they're going against. And the over for most hockey games for the first period is always 1.5 goals. You feel me? So whenever a team gets shut out, I like them to come out the next game strong in that first period. So if you said somebody got
Yeah,
shut out last time, who was that? You said Freiburg usually puts it down. If they had a loss, they might be, coming back out more focused. You know.
they beat they on the 2 game winning streak. They went to
Okay.
beat Barca, they beat Freiburg. St. Pauli drawed and then lost 2-0 on the road to one of the top teams. So that's not too. I can't blame them too much for that. But as a home team, St. Pauli is 2, 3, and 5. They're not that good. Okay, and then Freiburg they good at home too. They 7-1-2. But on the road, Freiburg, let me look at them because this is determined. I think this might be
They're
a
looking
draw
very
game.
good. So the two hottest teams is Wow, both of the Bayer clubs, Bayer Munich and that other Bayer team.
Yeah, see, Freiburg, they only 3-2-6. So this one of these leagues that's it's hard to win on the road.
Right. Because you
So
might be
that's
lucky to
another
just
that
get a you might be lucky to get a draw. You know, you might be happy with a
yeah,
draw.
exactly. So that's how I pick some. That's one of my criteria of draws, right? So if you look at the screen right now,
Okay.
Freiburg is about 5 to 10 spots ahead of St. Pauli.
Right.
But if they on the road to St. Paul, if St. Pauli can't beat them, they win to be a draw, more than likely. But
Yeah,
I
I see
think
St.
St.
Paul, they
Pauli,
got one draw and that well two losses, one draw, two wins, and then the other team was alternating looks like wins and losses uh down there. Who is
yeah,
that?
this is a home. I got a home view. Right? That's why I'll be the one to see how they do at home. Hold on, Freiburg 7-1-2 at home. For some reason, my screen froze. Okay, Pauli,
Now are
see,
you
they only
fucking
two,
with the
three, and five.
are you
They
are
can't
you
win.
messing with the official FIFA website for just looking at the standings, or you just like ESPN, CBS Sports Line?
I use Flash Score because it
Okay.
can let me go
Flag
to the
score.
roster and stuff like that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
sites to look at. I
Okay.
even look at the hockey with that with Flash Score because it let me look at their rosters, certain little head to head things that I can see how they playing each other.
Oh yeah,
I can look
yeah,
at
yeah. Because right now they having that quick in it mid season tournament, the Four Nation tournament. USA beat what was that Finland last night 6-1, and on the opening night, Canada won 4-3 in overtime
USA. Sorry,
against
man. I
Sweden.
always bet against them.
Well, they one of the stronger teams. It's only a 4 team
Mm,
tournament, and it's like a little 2 week period right in the middle of the NHL season. So, the regular season will resume like next week, but tomorrow it's a round robin tournament, 4 teams. So they did the points this
mm.
way: it's 3 points for a regulation win, 2 points for overtime win, and 1 point for overtime loss. And no points obviously if you lose in regulation. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be the big game without even in the championship yet. Canada versus USA is tomorrow, so I'm gonna put some money on that. I might look at some player props though on that one. Yeah.
Hey, so my favorite pick right now so far in Germany Bundesliga one is Stuttgart. Right, they
Okay.
look like
Let me
they
bring
look
that
good.
up. Germany, Bungus, Stuttgart. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite picks. They home, they playing Wolfsburg. They done been beating them at home. And Stuttgart right on the verge in that point standing. They're gonna take this game a little serious. They not like, okay, we got a cushion. They right there, 35 Freiburg right on their tail. They right on Leipzig tail to get in that blue spot or the top four spots to get a invite to the Champions League. So, and Wolfsburg been drawing their last 3 games. They was on the road with Holstein, which is a B team. That's alarming to me. So Holstein Kiel is a B team or a Bundesliga 2 team that one got, they got elevated because you're in the top,
Right.
so many you get elevated. But when they got up here, they couldn't handle that shit. You feel me? So
Right.
that's why
That's like them
look, they
teams
number
that
17.
That's like
Feel me?
see, I'm more familiar with the English Premier League, but that's like the same scenario when a team that not in the Premier League, but they do well enough the previous year, and they
Yeah,
can work their way in, but they usually get their shit handed to them when they move up. But hey,
exactly.
that's the
So
fruit of
that's
the
a
lumps.
key. That's the key handicap to look at when you're looking at who you're gonna bet on. Say, all right, who is the B league teams in this league? Basically, that's just my
Right,
little it's saying it.
right,
They and who ain't ready. Now, sometimes every now and then you get one that come up and ball out like, oh, them boy were ready, and you could kind of
right,
tell they like dominated that B league where they were like almost undefeated or 1 or 2 losses, then they might could shake some noise. But if they just won the league and it was parity in the league, they gonna get beat up. You know what I mean?
yeah. Probably they'll probably get handled by even the one of the lowest tier A first division teams. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For example, I did a video last year about Brazil League, Series A and B, right? So there's a team called Santos.
Yep.
Last year, they
Santos.
got relegated to the B League, the first time ever. Do you know them people burned
Wow.
down that damn city? I did a
Because I
video
was
how they
about to
had
say
caught
if they
on
got
fire.
regulated down, I know they must have probably went close to undefeated in that motherfucking league. Maybe with a couple of draws, maybe
That's
one.
what I had predicted. That's what I predicted. I predicted before the league started. I gave people 14s to bet with every game that year. For real. You go back and
Right.
look at the video. I say bet on Santos, Sport Recife. It was I can't remember the last two teams, but
Hold on, Choco. Damn cats. I get a couple. Yeah, go ahead.
especially
My bad.
Santos because their owner said, "Look, I'm retiring Pele jersey, and nobody can wear it till we get back to the A League." I said, "Them boys finna ball out, man," and they did. They probably lost about 5 or 6 games
Hey,
all year out of 38.
other than Pele, man, I gotta tell you, in modern times, and he would probably like not really so much Michael Jordan there, the way it is to basketball, but Ronaldinho. I think he was probably.
But closer
Uh,
to that,
I think Ronaldinho had you talking about a gift from the creator, God, whatever you want to call it. You know, Ronaldinho, his love for the game and just he would do video game shit out there on that pitch. I wish I would have watched more of his games. If you know the way they have soccer and everything covered now, man. Because even when he was getting a little bit older and out a little bit out of shape, man, he could still dial back that clock every now and then and just score a phenomenal goal. You know, a miracle goal. You know,
yeah,
like that
that's
first
why.
game that he played when he got when he played for that team in Barcelona. He damn near scored from midfield. You know what I mean? Went off the crossbar, ta-doom, and went straight down. You know what I mean? Like his first game when he played for Barcelona. You talking about a shot, man? But yeah, I like these picks, but I'll play around with a couple. But hey, I gotta holler at you, hey, Rue, on messing with doing some animation stuff because I'm trying to find something to get me motivated to get back in. I used to do a lot of video editing, a lot of filming. You know, that's why I'm out here in LA. I used to do that type of shit. You know,
Oh yeah,
everything from Final Cut Pro, Media Composer, DaVinci. At one point, I used to know how to use the whole Adobe Illustrator suite. You know, from Photoshop, After
yeah.
Effects, all of that. Yeah, man, that's and I got
We
burnt
need
out. But
to
now
be.
these youngins, the average YouTube creator, or if you can make money just doing editing for YouTube content creators. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much the game has changed. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, fuck. If I
Um,
want, because I was thinking about, man, we got you. Shit, how many people we got up in here listening, man? But we gotta take the whole smoke signal channel in these YouTube streets and turn them into a form of South Park, man. I'm telling you, you feel me? I'm telling
well,
you,
describe that.
it's
Would you elaborate when you say South Park?
just like how South Park you got your mainstay characters, right? But then you also got your mainstay of the sub characters.
Hmm. I got you. I got you. Sound like it might went out again on you. Um, yeah, I would love to collaborate with you because
And then just also when you was talking about, anything from like children's books to, animations for the children, you know what I mean? And with a out the box spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Something that by the time the other eyes catch on to it, it'll be too late because we done already gave something really good for the kids to tune into, you know, I want to take the Fat Albert gang and flip it around. You know what I mean? So that they get some fucking lessons at the end of it. You feel me?
I got you. I got you. Well, I'm gonna give you a little insight. Okay, I just uploaded my first two pilot episodes of my Adamite series. So the Adamites
That's on
is
your
the
studio. That's on the Studio One channel. On the Studio One channel. on
No, I
YouTube?
haven't even released that on the channel. I just released them as two ebooks on Kindle ebooks.
Oh, okay, so
They got
you done
approved.
already
Yeah,
published them and everything.
yeah, they just got approved. They had to go through a 72 hour. They read, I guess they
Right.
read shit, and they got approved. So it went live. I haven't promoted it yet because I'm working on. I put it as a series, so I got 3 episodes that just introduce my theme of this whole thing. I got about 10 episodes ready. I ain't finished the whole thing, but I got like 2 movies plotted out, but I didn't write them yet. I got to.
Yeah.
I got them in sequence how I want the movie to go. But then I got the episode. Remember, like X-Men, how we used to watch that as a cartoon back
Oh
in the
yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
So just imagine that every Saturday morning they come on. Get an hour, 30-minute episode.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
Cause
how. That's
I dip my toe in some nights, man. I like to watch some good Japanimation, and then other times
you went out for a second.
you
Yeah,
dropped in a second
yeah.
and
There
take a
you go.
look.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
I was
You
about to
back.
say.
So you say you like
Okay.
this. Sometimes you like to watch Japan anime, and then that's when you went out.
And then sometimes you got the Warner Brother joints, man, like all those different Batman joints, they be like sometimes they rated PG-13 or rated R, and they go hard, man. Like they some good shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's why I was caught between. That's why I was holding it back. I ain't had no artist to draw the style. I ain't know where I wanted to go with style. I wanted to draw out, even though I was
Well,
writing the
see,
stories.
I got a cold cat out here that I've been around the block long enough, man. I done went through the 40s already, dog. So check it out. I done met tons of artists over the years, East Coast, West Coast. I'm still out here in Cali, but I do know one dude that, man, dude's phenomenal. He a younger cat, white dude, but I knew him from working as a butcher. Anyways, he was real tight with Nate Dogg's son. You remember Nate Dogg,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, so anyways, man, this you talking about a dude, he can draw anything from any of that Wolverine, X-Men looking shit, or he didn't draw some fire shit where he had like a cave bitch, tied, spread eagle to two big mastodon, elephants, woolly mammoths to they
yeah,
tusk and fire and flame. So like, he's got a whole good array. Cause I've been trying to get him. I was like, man, I can have you do some of the artwork for some of the artists, for some of their music to help just promote their sound, even if they don't have a whole album. But sometimes they just need a good an art cover to go with a single that they made release. You know what I mean? Just something
yeah,
that people can start out, associating that sound with that image. You know what I mean? That's how that shit
yeah,
works.
yeah. Well,
So yeah,
shit, I got a
mhm.
book I published back in 2005 that I had kind of revised, and I'm finna since the new digital age. This was back in the days I was hustling them out of the car. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So
yeah.
now, like, man, this is a new day. I could put that bit back online, and do an audio out of it and put it online as a ebook, and that might even pop off again because it's a newer generation. I said, ooh, that's what they've been doing, selling their work, you know. So then every 30, 20, 30 years, they got to read, a resurge of cash from that same motherfucking story like Batman. That shit been going on. I mean, it's a long time they even redid that. Superman. I mean, it's a long time they redid that. So, like I said, I got these Adamite, man. That's going to live on. But I'm going to do that book. But I need a book cover, man. I need a nice little, it's called Rainforest Project. It's basically a rich man. He went into the Amazon and he wanted to cut down this section of the rainforest and make his little resort and his little thing. But the tribe ain't wanted them to do that. But he was like, I'm gonna cut this shit down. And the tribe called upon a ritual and brought the forest alive to fuck them
And
up,
see,
basically.
what I want to look into is the whole everything ties together. I grew up with video games from Atari, Commodore 64, all up till now. So I want to look and see how Chat GP can work with something like Game Maker, Unreal Engine. With some of these game, making softwares. I'm saying Python. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure all this AI has already been streamlined and integrated into these uh,
It
programming
can.
apps. You know what I mean?
It can.
Yeah.
It can help you, especially if you buy the full version of the Chat GPT. It's like
Right.
$20 a month, whatever.
Yeah, because at one point, I learned some Python, some C plus, A plus. I was doing all that code. Back in the day, the Commodore 64, that shit ran on DOS. You know what I mean? Where you got to
Yeah, yeah,
type out every line, 10 space print, parentheses, this, you
yeah,
know, comma 8, comma
yeah.
1 for that hard drive.
that
Hey,
old dude,
that's
yeah.
the good
Now,
shit.
now
But
Chat
yeah,
GPT will write it up for you, bro.
okay.
I done did a few tests because I got a server I rent that I host websites for small businesses. Like my neighbor, he got a gutter
Now,
server.
do
I
you
got
buy
a
your shit through, are you buying through AWS, through Amazon Web Services?
No, I'm
Okay.
HostGator.
Okay, because for one of my classes out here in California, when I was taking some extra classes at Santa Monica College, we went through and started dipping our toes in that whole AWA and the whole AWS. So for anyone listening, shit, like if you into just want to build websites, programming, they got certificates that you earn through Amazon that once you pass the courses, that you can take the test and get a job with Amazon, depending on what you're interested in doing. You know what I mean? So, in the
Mhm.
one of the classes that I was doing, we learned how you can buy web hosting from Amazon and how fast you wanted to do it. So if you wanted to so say if you was really into like say Tekken and you wanted to host your own Tekken tournaments, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then flip around and stream them on Twitch. Well, I can get me some server space and I can adjust how fast I want that bandwidth to be, blah, 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 how many
Mhm.
potential clients I want to connect to it. So,
Mhm.
and it was pretty cheap, and with Amazon being so fucking big, you might want to price check them and see how much their house shit is because you can scale it down to as small as you want and go
Yeah.
as large as you need to meet your needs. Yeah.
It sounds like you know what you're doing if you get if like if I
Yeah, nigga, you know what
launch.
I'm saying? You know how life be, hey, Rue, man. Once you get to the late 40s, man, you did a lot of shit, but do you feel motivated to relearn all the shit that you was doing when you was really into it? Because you realize how much you knew, and sometimes you like, fuck, I got a lot to relearn. Do I want to sit still long enough and learn all the shortcuts while I'm sitting down?
I got you. I got you. Hmm. Yeah, I'm in that conundrum too because I was like, damn, should I go back to school
Made it
and get
again and
this
shit.
or that, or should I do this or that, or can I self teach me something that? But then I'm gonna have to really discipline myself and watch the certain shit material that I need to watch and do the little different
Because
tests
what I
that.
want to do is put together my own website and have it automatically hit up places like the Nextdoor app where I can flip and sell some of my video game collection and buy without having to go through Amazon and eBay because they just want too large of a profit. You know what I mean? And you could go through like Shopify, make your own store, but how do you get it? How do you get enough people to know that your shop is on Shopify? Because I think it would just get lost in the mix.
Yeah, yeah, that Shopify is huge. And
But if you
I
make
was experimenting with that, and I haven't
But yeah,
finished.
but make your own website and maybe promote it on, YouTube with a couple of quick videos and on a couple other social media apps and then see how much traffic you can
You
start
know what
getting.
else I would recommend for you to do, and I need to do this too. This is one of my plans. Like each website you got, like say you got a gaming site, the old school way. Make you some flyers, right? Some nice flyers you can stick around, but make sure you have that bar scan, the code GR code.
The QR code on there.
Yeah, yeah, where they can it's very visible, where they go like,
Hey,
hey, free game, scan here, or boom,
hey,
boom,
Ru,
boom.
you gonna take me back to when I was living in New York and we was shooting music videos, doing shit. This was right before MySpace was coming out, so I had a G4 tower, so we had to burn all of our CDs and our own DVDs. But what we would do is, remember how the CD trays would
Yeah.
have it would even be smaller, so you could put a smaller disc in the middle of it.
Hmm.
So what we started doing, we started buying business cards that were CD-ROMs, right?
Hmm.
We would compress some QuickTime files and we would hand out
Now your mic went out. I was very intrigued. You
We pass out them motherfucking
said, "Hold on." You went out. He said, "Y'all used to put excuse me under the pressure. Y'all used to
well,
put
yeah,
them
so
quick time
we burn
files
them at, I burn
on
them at
the
home.
CD."
I'd burn them on my DVD drive, my Mac. And so basically, once we would tell people, "Hey, this is our business card, but once you take this back to your job and put this in your CD tray, it's going to launch our website." You see what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
we had our website link already on that as well with a quick demo of the services that we did. We used to advertise shooting weddings, kids sporting events, all that type music videos, and
Yeah,
anything that you wanted at any form of digital media, you know what I mean? So yeah, man.
that's sweet. That's sweet.
Just gotta
So
get just gotta try to get, you go through a lot of experiences in life, and now that I ain't out partying and bullshit, now all I do is smoke weed. It's like, okay, man, I gotta somehow get myself using these skills again. You feel me? Because
yeah,
right now I'm just
yeah.
making money betting every day online, and then in the neighborhood that I live in, man, I can run me a few Instacart deliveries. I live in a pretty nice neighborhood in here in Cali, so between Instacart and making some money, I try to make about 50 to 150, 200 a day on the bets if I'm doing well. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, man.
That's the
So if I
nice
can
thing.
stack 100 a day on my bets, that's $700 at the end of the week, and make me another 500 on Instacart. Well, that's 12. Bring me in a little quick 1,200 a week. Without even really working too hard.
So
So
I met a dude on my sports network. We do a sports show. We Hurricane fans, and he kind of like do coding and stuff. And he working on a few little like the Excel sheet that tell you when to trade bitcoins or not just Bitcoin, all the cryptos. But
yeah,
also we were thinking about the why. I told him, I said, man, if we can make our own coin. I said I want to call it YouTube. Uh, I forgot my damn acronym. YYTC and YTC. But anyway, I got it written down. But it was just YouTube coins, basically, for debates and shit like that. Have a little
yeah. When
NFT value to them, like they
I
have.
learned everything about crypto because I started betting online before you had all these fan duels and DraftKings. So
Exactly.
I had to use overseas websites, and the
Yeah.
fastest way to pay yourself without with paying the smallest fees to get it into fiat currency, man. I started loading my accounts with Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin Lite, but now I use Litecoin because
Yeah.
that's the cheapest to send it through and get it mined out, for the cheapest price. So if I want to load my account with say $100, I might lose $3 of that in Litecoin fees when it's going through the thing. So I used to use Bitcoin, but because of that, I learned all about e-wallets and crypto because that was the best way to get your money loaded onto your account and then pay yourself back. You feel me? So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's why I got the Cash App, and I got another app that I could send it. It's slower. Cash App can send shit faster. But
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
weary of it because I realized this app it's a China server, and I was like, ooh. I
Yeah,
said,
I use Coinbase when I'm doing crypto. And
but
but you
this
know
is
what? You can buy crypto through PayPal now too. You know what I mean?
yeah, but they sit funky still. I said, man,
Yeah.
why they ain't got it easy and simple like Cash App? They tripping like they
Well,
still
have
on.
you ever tried Coinbase for to buy your crypto? Coinbase?
Yeah, I got a Coinbase account, but it
Okay.
ain't that quick ass cash out where you can be like, man, I'm finna sell me 300 Bitcoin or
Right.
$300 worth of Bitcoin. Boom, it's in cash. I got a cash out card. I go to ATM. To me, that's the quickest way. I
Yeah,
guess
I got I got I got Cash App too, so I look into all those different ways of paying
that's
out.
the
So I
quickest
might have
way.
to try that out. Hey, Rue, I might have to give it a try.
That's the quickest night. I mean, like if I hit off this night, my Bitcoin is in my account in 10 minutes.
Okay, I
But
like that.
the site I do, they let you do Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Tether. Them the four. They used to have about 20 cryptos,
Have you
and
heard
then they
this shit?
shut all them down.
Bitcoin.
And I said,
This one
"Ooh, these the
website is
four."
using Bitcoin Lightning. Have you heard of that yet, man? I think it's called
Yeah,
Bitcoin
that's just
Lightning.
really a network. It's Lightning
Okay.
network where they could send it faster without. exorbitant fee. That's what made it where it's like a
Well, then
dollar.
that got me thinking, can I have Chat GPT hook me up with a program where it can do some crypto mining for me? You feel what I'm saying? And have it
It,
mine crypto
let's. Do
for
you
me?
want to? Let's. You want to explore that? Do you want to
Hey,
explore that? I got a good time.
I need to find, like I said, man. There's a lot of characters come up on the YouTube thing, but man, ever since you made that video talking about, I clicked on the YouTube ad and went down the rabbit hole, and I seen what type of how your mind was working with computers and stuff. I said, "Oh, see, hey, Rue, he like computers the way I do a little bit. You know what I mean? He'll sit there maybe for a few hours, smoke some blunts, and dive deep into some shit and get lost into something before you know it. It's like, damn, I've been learning all this shit about, but then when you step back, that's some good information you didn't devour.
Okay,
You
let
know
me
what I
see.
mean?
Okay, so I got Chat GPT on the screen. I'm gonna ask it a quick question. What program will we
That's what
need
I'm thinking.
to what you say?
Um, damn, I forgot. That's that short term memory. Hey,
Oh, hold on. It's gonna come back.
uh,
We were talking about crypto and something else.
yeah, I want to chat GPT to help me. Oh shit.
Oh, mine. You said mine.
Yeah, yeah,
We
mine.
need
Because you know how
to
on Coinbase you can take those little
mine
courses. They got the little course quizzes, and then you start learning about. Oh shit!
crypto.
Well, they got data miners and
And how can I set it to send to a wallet?
because when you're waiting for your Bitcoin, and it usually gets finalized or whatever once you get X amount of confirmations, on the network and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because my uncle been one. He hit real big on that Dodge coin. I'm talking about like you know 6 figures and shit. So and he got some. He got a few coins. He opened here. He was like, boy, we ain't got to work no more. These two pop. I was like, let's root for the best. But he wanted to buy some Bitcoin mining, and it's some other little equipment. It's a $500 little miner. If you got some good download and upload speed, it should work. It should get you right. And we did never buy that shit, and I'm mad because we probably I don't know telling what that shit would have been. Okay, choosing
Right.
cryptocurrency. So self mining crypto requires a combination of hardware and software depending on the cryptocurrency you want to mine. Here's what you need. All right,
Okay.
choose a cryptocurrency to mine. Bitcoin require ASIC miners like Antminer. I've seen those Ethereum based coins use GPUs like NVIDIA RTX, so you need a nice, powerful little computer.
Yeah, CPU. Get a nice
Oh,
CPU
well,
with some good heat sink on it so that motherfucker don't over. See, I used to have to take apart my old PlayStation 3 because Sony shipped it with some cheap ass heat sink compound. So the motherboard, the chip would always overheat. So I watched the video on YouTube. This dude took it apart and basically you reflowed the motherboard with a hair dryer with a heat gun real quick, and then put a higher quality heat sink compound on that CPU. Bam, no more overheating PlayStation. Motherfucker work good, So
wow. That's why I love
yeah.
you too. That little tool
Hey.
for real.
Yeah, as much fuck shits on YouTube, man. I
So
want something good for
brainy.
the mind, man. Cause
Yeah. So in this second step said get the
okay.
right mining software. Now this is the software where we'll need to figure out the programming. So we'll probably have to write these and say, all right, what these software, what kind of programs are these softwares running, and we can kind of figure out how to write our own program. Set up your mining software. Don't install the miner. Boo, boo, boo. It's just give me addition. Edit the configuration file back. Configure open miners configure file. Enter tools. Blah 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 blah. Save and run the script.
Okay. Well, this gonna
Um,
get me thinking
Set up
because,
your
man,
wallet. Use a wallet that supports your coin. Copy your
because if I
wallet.
can
Get
have Chat
mining
GPT,
software.
even with writing video games or anything, have it write the program, go back and check it, and then have it compile the motherfucker. Man, see,
So would you like to pick a coin based on your hardware? So yeah, you just need a nice powerful computer
right. Because when it
and
starts talking about HW monitor, is that just something that has different aspect ratios so that it can display all the
Yeah,
information?
it's the monitor and the optimization, so you kind of check the efficiency, how much power is pulling, and how,
Right.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
maybe that might be a little bit too much, but shit, I still like the idea, man. Especially if you said you already put out a couple of books already up on Kindle and whatnot, man. That's what's up.
No, but
Word.
I think it's worth if you ever had some money and you say, all right, what I want to do with this money is 4, 5 bands to get you a nice desktop with at least a node. You can handle a node, and then you can get the mining equipment and mine. Have that shit just making money for you.
Yeah, you know,
I don't know exactly how much power. You would have to
because you
test
know
it.
what I want to do. Hey, Ruka, this go back in the day on my East Coast days when I was working an IT job, man. That's when we was on that nerd shit, getting high and going to them websites where motherfuckers was building their own liquid cool computers and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's the shit right there.
Now, now, me and Super came up. Well, he gave me the idea, and we came up with it together. About we go both to call it the Super Cool case, and it's a material that automatically cools that we can make the case out of that kind of holds electricity. You can kind of like recycle the electricity, and it keeps the phone cool instead of overheating and shit. Now I forgot
Right.
the name
See,
of that material. We
yeah, I
wrote
got
that
me.
shit down.
I come from an engineer of mine. That's what my old man does. What he did before he retired. So I like to come up. You know, I'm old school too. So sometimes you have to know how to MacGyver shit. You feel me? So that gets you start thinking about, well, what can I do? You never have to reinvent the wheel with this technology. You just have to do something that makes the technology more accessible or more user friendly, right? Because
Yeah,
I even have some ideas for certain phone cases. I don't want to say it on the internet, but I got a couple ideas for phone cases. Not on the same that thing that you was talking about cooling, but it's on something else. You know what I mean? But it is
yeah.
mechanical. So yeah.
You
So
got
yeah,
yeah,
hey
write
bro.
that shit down, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get something together, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna
Yeah,
put my
how do I do the
email in my.
email or what up? How you do email in the back chat and shit?
That's what
Cause
I'm gonna do
I'm gonna
right
go ahead
now.
and run and take care of these crazy ass cats and roll me up some weed, and then
Oh,
I'll
one more
probably
thing I
put.
want to show you though about the soccer before you go.
Okay, let me get the
All
notebook.
right, go to.
Oh, check
All
this out, cause I'm gonna throw one. I'm gonna throw one random name out there for you. Hey, Ru, check this out. I was living in Washington D.C. when Freddie Adu made his debut with the Washington D.C. United soccer game and out team, and I went to that game. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, okay, that was
and
nice.
the,
I know
and
that was.
you know, and the motherfucking coach didn't put Freddie in until the last few minutes of the second half, and he knew everybody was there to see Freddie. You feel me? But Freddie never really turned out to be nothing great, but you know, he had a lot of hype back in the day when he first came out. You know.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, these two
Okay.
leads right here. India, they got
Okay.
two leads, the ISL and the something something two leads, and
Okay.
Indonesia. In
Let me
time,
write this.
every night they play. Put a
Okay.
3 or 14 parlay for them all to draw,
Ah. Okay.
especially India. Now they not gonna draw every time. Like this example here, I like 3 out of 4 to draw more likely. So the one at the bottom, Persebaya, they
But
might
you like
win.
those first you like all first of those first three matches. The one that's at 6:39 and 3:30. You
Yeah,
like all those to go
but
draw.
listen to what I'm telling you though.
Okay.
I'm gonna play always this league. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 parlays every time. One where I'm gonna say, all right, which one's probably gonna win? They might pull it out. But there's 1 or 2 I'm like, man, they gonna draw, and this is gonna draw. So, but this is the number one rule to always follow. If you can't hear, remember what the fuck I'm saying.
Okay.
Always have a all parlay draw, like all 4 of them draw
Okay.
every night. They're not gonna hit every night, but it pay $10 pay you about 1,500. A dollar pay you like 150.
Now, the other night I heard you was talking about that. You was on the thing. Did you hit your nice parlay the other night? Then
I don't
I'm
know if it's
assuming.
that same night, but I have hit three, a 10 teamer, a 7 teamer, and two 14ers in the last week.
Bet. Hey, now check this out. The last time you ran the all draw leagues, you only do that for the India and the Indonesia league when you like to run your draw
Well,
picks.
no,
Are
that's
you
no, but that's one that I give out on the
okay?
channel as
Got you.
one. There's a more leagues that I know that draw. You feel me?
Got you.
Like Japan, England. England got
Yeah,
like five
that's where
or
you
six.
gotta. That's where you gotta put them out for your, your premium picks. You know how the other
You can
sites
look at
you.
the standings and really tell. Like if I go to this standings here, and this is why I like this. What's the name? And it's leagues that draw more than these leagues. All right, see the top
Okay.
team goal. They got six draws. They got eight draws. Eight. The middle team eight. They got more draws than they got wins. They got, you know what I'm saying? When
I
they
like how
got
they put
half
that.
or equal amount of wins as draws.
And I like that color coding for they like the last 4 or 5 games they
Uh
played, so you
huh.
can see how
And
they've
you
been
can tell
doing. You
that
know.
they home how they do. They, you know what I'm saying, or if they're on the road.
Right.
Um, you could tell they're gonna draw. For example, so what game did I pick on here? Matter of fact, these boy Chinning and Punjab. Uh, yeah, because that day before yesterday. I hit the 14 and all four on draw. I said I knew they whole ass. See, they already got two draws.
Okay.
Out this last five. So at home, they play at home. They draw two out of the 3 times they played. Only one time they blow them out, but the other 2 games they played at their house, it was a draw. Every time Punjab played, yep. So, and then when I look at the standings on this one, they both even 7, 3, and 9, 5, 6, and 9. And
Okay.
then Punjab at home. Now this the only thing that might scare me a little bit. They don't draw much at home. They 5, 1, and 4.
Which team is this? Who this?
Punjab.
And that, is that
But they
India or
not
Indonesia?
home. They not home. Chinny home.
Okay.
See Chinny right here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
Well, I saw
one
it before when
four
you
and
had it up.
four. So they draw more when they home, which they home. And then when you look at Punjab away record, they 2, 2, and 5. They probably gonna do they do for another draw
Now check this
again.
out. I'm gonna tell you from firsthand with my hockey team, man. We got the type of team this year. We've been beating the premier teams on the league in the league on the road in they home arenas, but then we can't take care of average people at home or even on the road. So we definitely play up to our competition. You feel me? And
What's your team? What's your hockey team?
no, hockey, I still roll with St. Louis Blues. That's why I
Oh,
was
okay,
born and
okay.
raised in St. Louis, but I went to school in DC, lived in New York. Now I'm out here in Cali. But all my family's in Florida, man. So I'm thinking about maybe moving all the way across country, man, and say
What part of Florida they in right now?
so they in Central Florida, Orlando, and then my sister down there around St. Pete's Beach.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we got a track meet next Saturday in
Well, she a
Orlando.
lawyer and shit. That's why she got, she went to law school and did her thing like that. Me, I was in college but didn't finish, but I had good jobs before.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
that's that's
but
almost
yeah,
like me.
Central Florida, man. So if I'm moving out there, man, I'm looking at Orlando or Winter Park. You know what I mean? So that I
Yeah.
can be close to the family, and then sister still be a couple hours away, but that's why I'm thinking about, man, do I really need to still stay out here in Cali because I can keep doing film and stuff on the internet. I don't have to be out here,
No,
to
hell
to
no. And then Florida robust in their filming industry too, man.
yeah.
We used to
And see,
be
that's the thing.
Hollywood.
Shit really changed out here really after COVID. You feel me? That really fucked us up out here with the
Yeah, Cali.
film and
Cali was
entertainment.
already on the downfall, man. Look,
Exactly. Because most of the work I got lucky, and I was working for a small hat guy, so we was like a 2 and 3 man crew. We'd set up all the cameras. We was running Black Magic cameras. He had nice equipment. The motherfucker, but he wasn't paying a lot back then. But I didn't seen recently. he didn't open up a newer studio in Beverly Hills, which is Small Hat Central out here in California. So, I did
Mm-hmm.
some work at one of the Israel film festivals and different shit like that. So I got to touch a little bit of the spotlight out here behind the scenes with the camera. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was like, shit, I can take this work now because I did this shit in New York and DC. So it's like, fuck. Put it this way, hey, I'm gonna put you on some game. Back in the day, man, I was working at a film lab out. It's called Color Lab. It's in Rockville, Maryland. Where we did the processing and work print for the Blair Witch Project, the original Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that was sweet. So you got
That's
some
what.
film and you might know how to do something if we could like get. Cause
Yeah,
man,
and
I got some
back in the
man.
day we did
But this ain't
Baltimore
got the
homicide life. We did Baltimore homicide life on the street. They would send us our dailies over. So we actually processed and did work prints off 16 and 35 millimeter negatives off of film. And we do edits. We had some telecine machines, rank machines. So we do color.
Mm,
At that
you
time,
need
I
to
still
think of
think
a plan, man. You need
don't
to think
nothing
of.
look better than film, but you know, yeah, all that type of stuff, man. If there's the right stuff to that's around, man, I feel like shit make some things happen with some good ideas,
So what you
just with
think
some
about
good stories.
how you what you was gonna do about your website thing? Ambition was that just
Well, the
a
website
fun
I
or
want to
you
throw either I was gonna do like a GoDaddy or that other Squarespace, and basically I was just gonna inventory all my collectible stuff. So I got video game stuff going back to the Commodore all the way up to the PlayStation 5. Now
oh,
I'm not trying to liquidate my whole collection, but I want to start a place where I can be my own version of GameStop, where people can come and trade and barter games without having to go through eBay and Amazon and all those middleman people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got you. Well, next time maybe some next time you got some time for about an hour or so or two
Shit,
maybe.
pretty much I got a pretty much chill schedule every day. I get out and make my money early in the day with my runs on the road, so then I can be done about 2 in the afternoon.
I
And
got you.
usually, sometimes I do my picks early in the morning before I get out on the road. And other times I come back by mid afternoon and sit down, shower up, get some food, smoke, and start going through my picks. I did a little bit of research the night before, and then I put my parlays together. And then since we on West Coast time, man, all the games start nice and early out here. So you know what I mean. So I can them games start as early as 3 and 4 o'clock. You know what I mean. So I can make my money. Some of them games are final by 7 o'clock, so I know how much
You wake
money I
up
done
the money.
made.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit, I got shit anytime, man. But how do you do the contact info in the back chat? How do you do back chat on this joint?
Oh, you go to should be a little private chat at the bottom.
I see where it says Mike, Cam, chat, and more with the
Oh, you
three
on your
dots.
phone. Go to chat and then you should see the option to say private too. I'm gonna put my email in the back.
See, this one is saying chat with everyone in the studio. When I hit chat, let me see. That's the only thing. Whenever sometimes, okay, now I see chat. But see, when I say it says chat with so when it says chat with everybody in the studio, that's the back chat. Okay, I got it. I see it. Okay, I'll just add this to my yeah. So when you see an email from me, right now I'm not
I'm gonna put
using
my number in the chat though. I'm gonna put my number in there.
Okay. Oh yeah. You down there. You in the Sunshine State then, huh,
Yes,
man?
sir. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. That's why you
Like
like
I
to
said, we
stay.
got a track meet in Orlando
Well, shit.
Saturday.
Back in the day, my brother did one year, a couple of years at UFC. That was first time. Well, see, I've been back to Florida a bunch of times at Disney World, but my brother started living down there a bunch of years ago because he went to UFC for a couple of years, and then he been
Okay.
working for Disney for a long
Okay.
ass time. That's why they in Orlando. But yeah, man, I just did a quick screenshot. That way I'll put it in my phone. So yeah, I still use the 3-1 phone number for St. Louis. So if you see a 314 text message, that's gonna be for me, man.
Yes,
St.
sir.
Louis.
Yes, sir. Yeah, text me when you get a chance, cause I'm gonna show you cause I want to give you a panel, a seat panel. It's basically a whole panel that allows you to build your whatever website you want, however you want it, and different little code editors that let you, test pages and
And
be
you said
like
they called like C pound, like the pound sign, like
C panel, like a panel, panel.
it's called C letter cat C panel.
Yep,
Okay,
C
because
panel.
is it so? Is that's more customizable than using like GoDaddy or Squarespace where they got them template websites, right?
Yeah, cause I done used it all. I done built websites on all that shit. GoDaddy, Web.com, Wix.com. Wix
Well,
the
then shit, you
sweetest one.
probably old school. You probably did you used to fuck with Java Bean, JavaScript back in the day, and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Hey, River,
So
you've been
you
around long enough.
so what I like it is has a file editor. You can go in and
Okay,
name your little page, and you can write it in Java, write it in PHP, whatever it is. Unless you,
yeah,
I'll show you everything though about it. You'll
okay.
see if you're interested. But I know you'll be able to use it and do something with it. And it got also things called it's a thing called soft tacklers, basically software installer. So it allows you to install certain uh not just templates, but let's say you wanted
Different plugins and different shit. Not
different
necessarily plugins,
plugins.
but
That's on a lower tier to the
oh,
broader thing. I'm trying to give you the name of.
okay,
Let's say you wanted a YouTube website and you wanted to exactly kind of like YouTube. Then they got a section where I like it. One of them is called Clip Bucket. It'll install on your domain name or whatever domain name you want that template, and you can go in and edit your YouTube website or Facebook or any content management site. Let's say you wanted uh, a once ads paper or what they call a little paper where you look at and sell shit on it. What they used to call them ads. I can't remember that. But anyway, like a almost like a
you classifieds, classifieds.
yeah, classified eyes. I don't know why the fuck that couldn't come in my head. Classified eyes page or some shit like that.
Yeah. Well,
It'll you
is
can
this
you
all
know
under C pen? Is this under C pen or is this a separate program now?
this is C panel. This will be under your C panel,
Oh
but it's
shit.
all linked together, so you can go into your little salt tacklers and see different options and give you a little different. I'll give you a little demonstration. You be like, all right, I
Yeah.
need a blog site. What kind of blog site they got? They got different little things. But
Right.
you build it yourself now. If
Right.
you're technically sound, you can start from scratch. But
Right.
that's
And
you need to know how to your directories and access and HTC access. All you have to know a little bit. But this
okay.
helps. This helps you. This basically. Uh, and they might have a web builder within it. Like one of the one I use is SitePad because SitePad builds you a web template, and you can go in and have a web builder that's real easy. You can put the code in. I mean,
So you can do like drag and drop boxes if you want to do
yeah,
images and then add
yeah,
links to it and make it a static
yeah,
page
yeah.
or
That's the one I like the best. But they got other ones. Once you start learning, once you pick one you like and say, all right, I'm gonna use this particular software template to be my website engine, basically. That's how I
okay.
call it. And you said, bam, and then once you install it, boom, it gives you a password, username, all that to get inside that particular web builder, basically.
Right.
You don't
Because
have
what
to have it on your primary page. You can have it, let's say you just wanted stlouis.com/sports. So
right.
now you got a classified engine on that. So when they open that, they'll see the however
And
you set up
and you
your
said
home.
do this same thing, but you still have to go through a different website like GoDaddy or somewhere else if you want to register your domain name, or can you register
No,
your domain?
you can register it through cPanel.
Okay. Well,
Now, if you want, now see, now the way, now what I would have to do is because That's basically me giving you. I sell people that package basically,
I got you.
but I was giving that. I was gonna give you that shit free and let you build on it, but just to test some shit, and then you ready to do some shit on your own.
Yeah, well,
Fine
going
too.
back to your original question, man. Over the next, next week, handful of days, when's a good time when you gonna have some time, man? Cause I know you got the young, you got the youngins and all that stuff. For me, I ain't no kids around the house. For me, I'm chilling. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah. Sunday night be good. I think. Or Saturday, Sunday. One day this weekend we'll go over it, bro.
Yeah, and I'll send you a test chat,
Cause that
text message.
game
Like I
shit'll
said,
work. Cause what the dude name that be in the chat with sometime always win. He came and joined me on the live show. We got a show called "I'm Right, You're Wrong" with my coworker, where we talk Trump and all that.
and that's
Uh,
another thing I gotta watch who I go off on in the chat because like sometimes people be going, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, they get mad at it. I like when people roast me in the chat because you be roasting me in the chat now.
Hey,
You
listen,
don't
hey,
spam in the
hey, listen.
chat.
Yesterday said, "Hey, Rube head made out of granite," and then that's when I said Destro from GI Joe.
Yeah,
But
I
I
said,
didn't say the
nah,
first one. Somebody else said the first one though. Go ahead.
that's why I said, man, some of these motherfuckers, they be really
Yeah,
mad,
I think I
man.
cammed up one time a couple months ago on OTK channel when Sharice had first started. Actually, it was when OTK hit 1,000 subs. I came
I'm
up
glad
on
you
there for a
came up because
second.
I seen you on that cam up, and I was like, damn, I was thinking he a girl.
Oh no! See, there was another because people thought that when I had the mask on, and then Dots even said, "Hey, girl," because one time she said, "What's up, beautiful?" I said, "Oh, what's up, Dots?" I tried to throw some game at Dots. And I sent her an email and she never responded. And she said, "Hey sis, I never got your email." I said, "Hey sis," I said, "I'm a man. What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's why you get that because that picture do look like.
Well, right now I got a picture of just the beach and the sunset, beach and the sun that I took off my iPhone right down the street. Because I'm
Yeah,
only
I said,
about
oh,
10, I'm
cuz a
10 minutes from
dude.
the
I said,
coast out here,
okay,
man.
I'm tripping. When I first saw you, I said, oh, cuz a dude. I'm tripping.
Yeah, and the thing I know about DC is I went to Howard, so my first year living in DC was I was 17 years old. So I was born and raised in St. Louis, but I grew up and learned a lot about the streets between DC and New York. You know what I mean? Like I was there for college, but I learned a lot of other shit in DC and New
Yeah,
York.
it
You
was
know
a
what I
little
mean?
bit
So
different world in that
yeah,
area.
man, I was away from home, man. I was in a co-ed. Listen, I was 17 years old in a co-ed dorm off campus.
Boy,
What
I
the
know.
fuck?
Ooh,
And we
oh,
could and you could buy 40s from the corner store from the Asians. You could buy your dime
yeah,
bags. Nick, you
I
talking about
remember them days.
learning about pussy and shit. Oh my! I learned so much that fall year and at college. Like I said, a co-ed dorm off campus, and the nickname was the Ebony Sex Palace. And you know how many fine sisters go to Howard. You got women from, come down from New York, come up from the South. We had some internet. My first girlfriend was from St. Lucia. You know what I mean? Like the
Uh,
internet. So yeah, man.
St. Lucia. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit
And
brought back memory, man. That whole fucked me up because I was an athlete. I ain't smoked weed. I drunk a little bit here and there, but but then I missed out on my what do they call it? Clearinghouse. And I had to sit out my first year.
well, shit.
That
He
fucked me up.
retired now. Larry Hughes that played in the NBA for a while.
Yeah.
He came out of the same boys prep school that I graduated from in St. Louis called CBC, Christian Brothers College High School. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And I came out as an athlete as well, but my freshman year at Howard, I almost went to a white school, predominantly white college because I was getting looked at for, scholarships, but I picked Howard because my sister was there and then I started smoking weed. So when it came for baseball, I made the team, but I didn't want to take the drug test and piss dirty, right? So I said, okay, I'll just wait and play sophomore year. Well, I got a girlfriend, and that was the last time I thought about baseball for a while. I was thinking about something else. You feel me? So, but that's how that went. But yeah, because growing up in St. Louis, we play all the sports from soccer, football, hockey, everything. But obviously, my two main sports was baseball and basketball. But I played a
Mm,
lot of pond hockey. I played a lot of hockey.
mm.
And you got to be tough because the white boy is gonna talk shit because you a nigga, and then niggas gonna think you a white boy because you doing something that they don't do. But the whole time, niggas invented hockey. We there was an all Negro Canadian hockey league before the NHL ever existed. Same with the Negro
Damn.
leagues. You know what I mean? We had all this stuff before these Europeans had started their leagues. But yeah.
Man, I want to do a build on that shit one day, man. Get that shit together.
Okay,
Get some
that's a hey.
information.
That would be
I'm
that's what's
gonna
up,
let
hey
you lead
Rue.
that shit. Sports, cause that's sport related, and yeah, hell yeah. We gonna
Okay,
do
hey
that.
Rue. I'm
All
gonna
right,
send
man.
you a
Hit me
text
up,
message,
put
man.
me a text in so I can lock you in, and then I'm gonna call you when I'm ready to see what you up to, and then we can. I want to go over that C panel because you can use that. You can go build you some because you can
Yeah,
have your
because like
little
I said, all
game.
the other shit that come up on YouTube is cool, but like I said, you was talking about some computer stuff. I said, man, that's some stuff that I can apply right now and make some money and put some ideas into. The other stuff is really important as well, but shit, I
I need
want
you to
something
get
that's
back in that
tangible.
Photoshop though for me.
Yeah, well, see, like I said, Hayward, I just need something to make me sit. It's like when you play a video game, like a RPG that take a lot of hours, and you get about halfway in the game, and you put the motherfucker down for 4 or 5 months. Well, when you open the game back up, you like, well, fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing because that's how intricate the game is. So it's just a matter, open up the
Man,
computer
listen, bro.
and
That's
start playing around with this shit again,
that
man.
shit just happened to me because I had GIMP, right? Because I didn't want to pay the money for Photoshop, right? I had to
Right.
learn GIMP to a certain point where I taught myself how to make an animated GIF into
Okay.
almost like clips to where it can be almost a full little animation, and they all GIFs. You know how you put the gifts together and then you make one clip, boom, boom. I can
Right.
make the space run through space and look like it's landing on the planet and all that shit. You had to resize the ships and cut them down to where you can make them in different layers. I had to learn that shit sweet, right? So I had to stop doing it for a while because I had been doing so much other shit. And then I opened back up again. I said, man, I forgot how to do that shit.
Yep, that's how it was with Game
I,
Maker because I got
uh,
GIMP on my MacBook.
I
Yep.
wanted to make a simple thumbnail image for my cover art for these 3 series of these episodes and my book that I was rebranding. And I said, damn, I gotta rewatch me some fucking Gimp video because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right, right. And you like, the hardest part is just getting back and sitting down for the first time. But I got a short attention span, so I psych myself out before I even get started. Like, okay, today I want to sit down and do some editing, but I end up like instead smoking some weed, looking at some shit on YouTube,
Yeah, that's
watching
been
some
getting
ancient
me too. I
aliens
must
and shit.
admit, I'm a little bit addicted and I gotta break it a little bit because I got too much shit to do.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll talk, man, and shit. At least give me a start on something to do other than the same old. Putting shit
Yeah,
on the computer.
yeah,
I'm always
yeah,
down to learn,
yeah.
man.
I did that shit. I said, you know what, January. That's why I told you I made myself write that book. I said, man, if I'm gonna be sitting here wasting goddamn it time, I better be writing some, typing some. I got a few things I need to type in digital format because I always handwrite shit first. And then
Right.
I said, so boom, I wrote the little navigating the spirit world. And it's pretty sweet. I said, oh, okay, I can put this as an ebook. And I got some little HTML graphics and little shit I did with the little chat GBT to go with it. I said, damn. I said, you know what? Every time I'm on this shit late night talking shit with these motherfuckers, I better have one of these goddamn notepad open. So yesterday I edited like 2/3 of that episode, added the images and different little sections, little AI
Which
art.
which you edit? Which you using Media Composer for editing? What you
No,
do?
on this one I downloaded the Kindle Creator because
Oh,
it
okay.
says this is the format when you upload this in they little format. So I don't learn how to use they little to put the little images and then show you how they little book how to look on their little ebook.
Yeah,
format.
because that's another thing when I was looking into the C plus and C sharp is like just making little small games and apps for mobile phones. You know what I mean? If it ain't nothing but Flash. Remember like the Temple Run games, the auto
Hell
runner
yeah, I
game.
used to have that shit on a website. I don't
See,
have.
I got a bunch of those game ideas. Like I said, man, I'm already I'm past 49. You know, I just almost hit the 50. So it's like I've been around with. I got plenty of ideas going back. Like I said, going back to Apple 2Cs, Commodore 64, Atari 2600. So I got a million and one little game ideas, man. That I know if people got into Candy Crush and Temple Runner, I know they like a couple of these little auto runners I got in my mind. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I
You
got a few of
already
them.
made them, or you gotta make them, code
I
them
still
up.
got to make them, but I got the ideas for them. You know, I got
They got,
shit.
man, they got so much shit you can do that shit on right now, kind of easy.
Okay,
We're gonna explore that when we go
all
open.
right, that's what's up. Hey, Rube.
But always win. I'm gonna hit him up because he got the numerators for all these old school games too. So he's on the same wavelength of what you trying
Right,
to do.
and that's another thing that's big. As you know, they sell them on Amazon. They got these plug and play emulators where you can get every game that's ever been on, Nintendo and all these, emulation. If you know what emulation is. So yeah, man. Shit, that's what's up.
All right, big bro. I'll holler at you. Have a good night. You might see me and jump in the bang with him later on night after cause I'm finna go take a snack, take my dog for a walk, and I'm finna look at these 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock Japanese games that's coming on, cause it's gonna be
All
some
right, yeah.
draws.
Don't forget to tap in and look at that ESPN Plus and see what games they come on there. That might be something you at least get a free week streaming of and check it out and
Oh,
see
don't
what.
forget Stuttgart. That's the lock of the day in that league.
Now and then Stuttgart, that's back in the Bungalese. That's Bungalese again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what time? Because okay, it's 7:42 California time. When do these games start? These coming up in the next couple hours. How long I got?
The Indonesia and the India one play at 6:30, 3:30 Eastern time.
Those are Eastern. Okay.
So
And the
I don't know what time.
Bungalese probably come on before that or later. Because I'll put these.
Uh, they come on at 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Okay, that's 6:30 my time. Yeah, I'll be up early, so that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Stuttgart. I like
So
Dortmund.
Stuttgart gonna be your lock. You like Stuttgart?
Yeah, that's the best. That's the safest one of the best.
Okay.
Uh, Dortmund. I like Dortmund over Sorry behind Bochum. They should win. They on the road. They don't pull no floozy. And they went in there and bust my ticket the other day. They beat my favorite team, Sporting of Portugal. And Bochum, the last place team, 2-5-14. Dortmund in the middle of the pack, which is unusual. I think Dortmund going there and handle business. Dortmund, Stuttgart, and then in the
Back in the like late '90s, early 2000s, I watched a lot more. I used to buy the soccer magazines back then. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah,
just yeah, but now everything digital on the internet. So it's like it's so much information. You got to be disciplined to go seek out the specific information that you want. You know what I mean? That's because it's
that's
so
why I
much.
love the Flash go. I got a lot of shit in one little couple of clicks,
Yeah.
and to the
Because basically,
roster.
I'm gonna let you go to this. Basically, what I want to do is anything that you see that services out there, all we got to do is market it more towards our people to get them into it. And like I said, we don't have to reinvent nothing. We just gotta make some content for our type of people. You feel me? That's all. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
That was that
it's
was
going
my
once we
aim
start
though, man.
and anything
I was
that
like,
we
I'm
do
gonna
is
get
gonna
my
go
brothers in the
mainstream. Because
best
once
stock or digital betting, and you know how you do the little crypto with your little Coinbase. A lot of like real hood dudes, man, they don't know how to do it.
Because anything that we create, they gonna copy and want to come fuck with. So I'm just trying to start a community of stuff like whether it's from sports to technology that's gonna get our people into it, and we can help educate our people on it, but also make a nice profit because we turn it in. We tapping into an unused consumer base. But we giving something for the people to consume that's actually going to be beneficial for them. You know what I mean? Not just something to
Yeah,
make a dollar off of them.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So
That's true.
yeah.
Well, I don't. There's a few ideas I had. I used to do the shows. promote shows. Like I said, Smo, I said y'all can do a little rap battle thing on here, and that'll get some.
Well, shit, even your intro with the clown TV and all that stuff, did you use AI to put that together, or did you build it up
I,
yourself?
I use AI to make those images, but I clip the images and that's my voice. I could do
Right,
little. So I'm gonna do some audio, like some voiceovers for. So like if you look at it, the average YouTube channel, like Faceless channel, that's doing some numbers. All they do is make a bunch of AI images and write a 10 to 15-minute script and read you the script, which is easy. The only hard part is just matching up the images with as you're talking. So
right.
basically, you have to when in your little video editor, you load your audio in or your script, and you say, "All right, what I'm talking about now? I'm talking about space, or I'm talking about the Indians. Okay, let me clip some pictures of
See,
Indians right
that's
here.
one thing I'm really good at that I got to rebrush up on from doing all those years of Final Cut Pro and Media Composer. I know how to do all the video and the video splicing, editing transitions.
Well, listen, we got a team then, me and you, because I can write and I do research well, so I can find documentation for whatever it is you like. So if you like, I want to do is I want to edit a story about this and this and this. We can write something up. You can clip up the
Yeah,
images and get that shit going. Have a faceless channel going.
that might
And
just be what I need to get this far because I know I'm already interested in it again because like I said I ain't running the streets no more, so I'm ready to do a little bit more with my time than just put some more knowledge into it. I'm ready to put some shit into
I
action again.
recommend the gaming faceless channel because the gaming industry is paying the most. They
And
donate
that's
the most. They
I'm
support
I'm
the
about to
most.
do a little bit of gaming tonight because when I was still working at the bars and clubs, the last thing I was gonna do any night of the week is sit there and play games. So I was like, fuck it, let me get this shit going. So I'm about to get this shit going tonight.
I don't know. I think it might went out good. Well, I'm going ahead and end this stream. But that was
Okay,
pretty much
Hebrew.
it. Yeah, okay, you back. You back. You went out for just a second. But
I
I'm
was
gonna
about to
end
say
the
I'll send
stream
you.
on that.
I'll send
I
you that shit.
appreciate you jumping by, man. We're gonna definitely work something together, boy. I think I know I got $1 billion idea, a few of them that could take me there if I had a team. You know what I'm saying? I really do believe it. You know what I'm saying? I really do. From my stories to just my inventions
Yeah. Put it
to
this way, man. Anybody else that's been up on the panels, like I said, and I'm still big on the Indian information because I come from out of St. Louis, and we also have a cemetery there where we have people that are buried going back to the Civil War. But
oh
also genealogy is cool and all that. But like I said, man, computers and stuff, that's my shit. And I'm trying to get myself re-excited like I was back in the day when I was, young and gung-ho to do a little bit with something with this info. I don't want to wait till I'm 65. You feel me? So it's like, shit, I got to start
yeah,
doing some work now,
yeah. You
man.
still want to enjoy some, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The thing of
But like
man,
I said,
brainstorm how you gonna do the
because
game.
once you hit that big 50, I hit that big 50. I'm like, God damn. Now I still only look 30 now. You feel me? But I ain't 30, so I got to do some more with this time because I ain't got as much time as I used to have. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do
Yeah.
something with it.
I also wanted to do an underground music website with a page. You just open up the page and then play the playlist of mixtapes, whatever mixtapes you name the web page. So you basically
Yeah,
build a media player, music player on the web on that particular
right.
web page, and you can load the
Just
songs
think
up.
about Nelly back in the day. He was the first one to have his part of his songs as ringtones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and look how common that is now. So
Not
yeah,
too bad.
I I feel you on that,
I was
Hebrew.
gonna talk to you real quick.
Okay, okay.
I had went to court.
You had to go to court.
No, I went to the court and I
And you
had
got hit. You
I
got
got
your elbow.
yeah.
Oh. Now my son got L. He showed me he was at the court, got a lump on his lip, and got elbow.
I had a tough battle, tough matchup, but I got the dub though.
Yeah,
I
that reminded me. I was playing some pickup games in DC, and somebody was out there balling in some Timberlands. Older dude, that's back when I was probably only 20. He was throwing elbows, man. I caught an elbow and had to give me a few stitches, man. But that's what you
I
learn.
was
You got to
tough
be.
matchup, but
That was the
I
last time
picked
I
up
took
both
some
the
stitches
elbow
though on
and
the
the
court.
loss.
Yeah, man.
All right, St. Louis,
Okay,
man. I
Andrew.
appreciate you, bit, bro. We're gonna hook up this weekend and go over that.
All right, man. I'm gonna shoot. I'll text you my number in a few. All right,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Have a good one now.
Yes, sir. You too.
Okay.